Hello, TG, and welcome back to another Get to Know Your COC interview. I'm Honest Outrage, and today we have with us our very own Battlefield Division Officer, TG-Macrocarpa. Hey, dude, how's it going?
How's it going?
Good, man. Good, good, good. So we've got a bit of a different interview this time for you. So far, we've had some very well-established, some long-standing members of our COC team. Today, we've got Macro with us, and he's still relatively new. You know, he's still finding his feet. Not long out of the training wheels. Been in the position for a couple of months now. How are you finding things as the new BFDO Macro?
It's really great, man. I really enjoy it. It's one of those things coming up from squad staff up in the day, back in the day, and kind of moving up. And to be honest with you, never thought, put this kind of energy, this time and dedication into it. It's something I do enjoy. Leadership is one of my things. I love doing it. So I do it at work. I do it here. It's just my passion, and this has become a hobby for me, really, to just. To kind of get on here on the website and on the Xbox even, and just making sure everybody, all the members are happy and healthy, and everything's covered on my end, and the guys below me. And at the end of the day, for me, it's a real joy to make sure that our squad members are taken care of, and they're enjoying the community and getting everything out of it that they joined for. So it's a pleasure.
Definitely, that's what it's all about, man. Making sure those squad members are happy, because if the squad members aren't happy, we don't have squad members, then we don't have no division.
Exactly, and that's how I look at it too. Really, if you want to say our members are like the bloodline, it's we're like arteries, So
Definitely,
that's how I look at it. If we're all doing my part here, I'm not taking my job here. It's just about the members, and so the guys below me, same thing. When we get on and our members are getting out of the practices and the competition, everything they join for. To me, that's I'm happy about it. So, and I feel the guys below me too feel the same way. So,
definitely. Well, I'm looking back at your history in Battlefield Division, and it's looking good. I mean, you've only ever been in Battlefield Division within TG. It's always nice to see people staying loyal to their division. And you were promoted to battalion staff relatively quickly. Actually, you became the XO back in October 2011, and you've held a COC position for a long time. Since then, you made CO the following year in the March. How was that transition from battalion staff up to division staff for you in such a big, well-established division like Battlefield?
Yeah, it was. How it kind of all started is we kind of had a tough time falling out too. A lot of people left, and I was one of those people that stuck around with it. And I was fairly new at the time too, so I didn't really know what was going on. It just stuff happens. But moving up to CO spot after that was a big change. But I had to actually go on leave for a little while. Came back when that BGC spot opened up, and I decided, well, I've been here in Battlefield for so long, and I wanted to kind of get back to it, and kind of take a step up, and just kind of reach out to our second battalion guys as well. And to me, it was a real, I never thought, again, kind of coming into going from squad staff and moving up, you never really think you're going to get that far up, So yeah, especially being as new as me, I haven't been around as long as most, so. But it was a good thing, man. I was really, I was happy to do it and to really move up that far and see, just to kind of take all my knowledge as far as management, things like that, and just to take it to a hobby, to the next level, I guess you could say, to where I just, getting on the ground with the guys and as well at the same time, just making sure that everything that on our forums and stuff like that are what they should be. So.
Ah, good stuff. And you had a brief stint in Halo Division as well. You mentioned you went on leave there. When you came back off leave, you went and rocked it with the Halo boys for a little while.
It's kind of funny. Okay, so it's for me, Battlefield. When I got hooked on Battlefield, I could play anything else. First-person shooter, couldn't do it. Could not do anything else but Battlefield. Some people could say the exact opposite. Not for me, man. That is my thing. And when I was off, I went on leave for a while. A lot of personal stuff happened, and for me, that's the first thing that has to stop when issues happen. Is trying to explain to your wife why you have to do TG stuff when there's problems in there. So,
amen to that. We've all been there.
Yeah, I've been there. So it is what it is. So, but I was on Xbox, kind of like on a break, and I got invited to a party, and they said, "Hey, we need some help with Halo. What do you think of coming over to Halo?" I was like, "Oh man, okay. I haven't played Halo in maybe 4 or 5 years." And all right, I'll give it a shot. So I get on the CO and do a thing and just starting like I did in Battlefield. All right, we're gonna do this. Okay, here's squad staff evaluate, doing all the stuff to make sure that everything's running fine. So I hop the game, put the game in. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do practice, and I'm like, no, this isn't gonna work. Like, no, I can't do this. I'm sorry. And I told her I'm so sorry. It's like I can't do this.
It's so different. Halo's so different from everything else. Halo Hobo got me into a game once on one of the, I think it was Halo Retail, borrowed it off a mate, we went in there, and he took great pleasure in getting me into a private lobby, just me and him, and he just whipped me apart for the 10 minutes.
I said, and Robin was a great guy, man. He was really understanding. And when he was DO, I said, I'm so sorry, man. And, I got Battlefield, they got a spot up and I really want, and it's like, well, yeah, I said, I'm never going to hold anybody back moving on the TG, and I really appreciate that. It's like, I broke kind of a rule there, but, man, that's unspoken rule, I guess you could say. It's not really hanging in there long enough, but, to me, man, Battlefield's my home. It's what I do. It's all I do, and it's my game, So.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what happened. I mean, you moved on from Halo, and that's when you took on the BGC position over on 360 Battlefield Division.
That's correct. Yep.
From there, I can see you spent quite a big amount of time actually as the BGC, working very closely, I'm guessing, with Chuck back when he was DO.
Absolutely.
Taught you a lot, I'm guessing, about what you should expect if and when you were to become DO yourself.
Absolutely, about 7 months there before Chuck moved on there, and he was really helpful just to kind of let me, and that's how I like to do my thing, is saying you just tell me what to do and let me do it, and I'm gonna run whatever issue is, and he was really good about that. Really, that's the best way to train people, man, is to let them do the job, and if they screw up, correct them, but at the same time, you're not micromanaging. I think Chuck really helped me learn a lot about that, and just said, all right, here's an issue, here's the problems. Just tell me when it's fixed, and so that's it was a good time, man. So it was a long time, 7 months. It was great though. So I got to hang a lot with a lot of guys in 2nd Battalion over there, which you're stuck in your battalion long enough. It's you just kind of get used to your friends and all that stuff. But it was good, man.
Oh, good stuff.
And it was a good time.
Good work. So BF Division, I mean, as far as I can tell, obviously a little bit of an outsider looking in, really. You guys are rocking at the moment. We've got the new release coming up soon that I'm sure all your guys are excited for. Recruiting's probably going absolutely mental because of that as well. Everyone's still enjoying the current game, though, in the run-up to the new one?
Absolutely. It's I think it's in the fall is when that Battlefield 4 is coming out. To be honest with you, it's one of those things where we're looking forward to it at the same time. We're like, well, I can't think ahead. I want to think about the game, before it comes out. I get real excited and all that. But to me, we're sticking at what we got now, and to us, we're just at the hope when the new game comes out. We're going to get recruits in and do it like we did when Battlefield 3 came out. So. But yeah, man, recruitment, stuff like that. We're just we're doing everything we can now to just get ready for it. Because I'm hoping we really we get our numbers in like we did last time. So
definitely good work. It's always a great time for a DO, the transition into a new game. I have to go through it every year. It's always a crazy time, but it's always rewarding when you get there and everything's done and dusted and all the squads are settled again and everyone's enjoying the game again.
Yeah, and it happened in Battlefield 3 when I was CO. We when Battlefield 3 came in, we had 2 IS squads. We had to have had 30 or 40 new members pop in. Returning members to new ones. And it's a stressful time too, especially the CO, because you got squads open up. As far as on my level anyway. And so, but I had got my hands dirty then, and I know I can handle it now. So.
Good stuff. It just put you in good stead for what's to come. Excellent.
Absolutely.
I love it. So, we mentioned recruiting there. I've got to say to anyone who doesn't know, Macrocarpa is a beast when it comes to recruiting. Seriously, I think the only person who's next to him is Biggie. He's got about 190 recruits under your belt already, going for that big 200 mark. It is crazy how many recruits you get in. What is it? What do you do? Do you literally go through game battles, or are you just messaging people on Xbox and PlayStation? How do you recruit?
Well, this is it's I wish you could say it's that easy at times. It's a hard thing to do. It's very time consuming. To be honest with you, if I didn't have the patience, I would never have started it. How it started really is I wanted to get that recruitment medal. I was like, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get the 10. So I got the 10, and it was pretty easy, at the time. So I'm going to do 20. Right, I'm going to do 30. And then I'm like, hey, I'm going to go do 60, and so I just started that way. So what I do usually is I get my phone on me, I get my computer, and I just search around and people, they're looking for clans or teams and all that stuff. And what I say is I tell them just that. I said, hey, we're a competitive gaming community. This is how many members we've got, been around here for this long. Why don't you check us out and, tell them I sent you. And then I follow up with them. and then I go and if someone messages back, I'll message them back, and it just is back and forth, you know. And it sucks sometimes because I'll get 10 people that are interested. I'll answer their questions. I'll go through all this, and 2 of them might join.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll spend an hour doing that. I mean, I'm not kidding you. So it's, you know, I got my phone and I'm sending it my Xbox Live messages to my phone, and excuse me. And it just is back and forth, you know. And so people come in, I walk them through the boot camp, all that kind of stuff, man. So I just gotten used to it, just what I do now. And you know, I'm just setting my goals up. You know, I got the 160 I want, and I want to get 200. And I don't know if all of them stop. So,
never stop.
Yep,
we love you for it, dude. Keep going as long as you can. We do love it. We appreciate it as well. Thank you.
No, man, it's what I do. I love doing it. You know, it's fun, and you know, to me, I get a lot. You know, I enjoy seeing guys move up. I got guys in battalion staff that are recruited already. You know, it's things like that. I do enjoy it. So
good times.
Something I do for the community. It's kind of my you know, my thing. So
excellent. Good work. You mentioned it there really briefly, the competitive aspect as well. I mean, Battlefield hasn't always been known for its competitive nature. How do your competitive squads find it? Because I know you've got a couple. I know they've been rocking lots of ladders and whatnot. But how is the competitive scene for you guys at the moment?
Right now it's really well on PS3. You know, Black Sheep, these guys are rocking it, man. They're really, I'm really proud of them right now because they're, you know, they're holding that standard over our competitive play. I mean, I think they're in 3rd right now. I couldn't tell you the win losses right now, but they're just really, they're rocking it. So they're doing really well. I'm hoping they just keep at it because we're counting on them. So it's a real pleasure for the guys at PS3. But you know, 360 is a little tough right now. We got a new CS squad running. They're doing pretty well right now, actually, for themselves. So they're up, I think, 4th up in Frag Nation.
Awesome.
So yeah, man, it's going great. It's just, you know, we're just keeping at it, you know. And I'm trying to always encourage, like, man, you know, it's, you know, win loss doesn't matter, you know. We're all about training, improving. So just get on the ladders, man, and just do your best. So and we're always here to support them. Even if they need somebody to shoot at, I hop on and shoot at. You know?
Excellent. You take that sacrifice. I'll take that bullet.
I take the sacrifice.
Excellent. Good work. Yeah, for you guys who don't know, I know you love normally watching the content and the footage from the guys that we're actually talking to here, but Macro wasn't able to actually get us any video. So we're actually watching some footage from the Black Sheep CS squad at the moment. Let me assure you, Macro isn't normally this good. This is his CS squad. I promise you that's his CS squad. But yeah, no, good luck to all the Battlefield CS squads. We hope you guys do rock some ladders. We want to see you guys bring some trophies back into TG as soon as you guys possibly can.